Okay. So before I begin, let's go ahead with meditation and then I'll start, okay? Yeah, just give me 1 second. Akshit, how was your school after so long?
Mom, it was pretty normal.
It was pretty normal. Okay, first things first. Were you
Except for the exams. I have exams.
starting from?
Mama, they already started.
Oh, well, how many exams have you finished?
Mom, one.
How did it go?
Mom, it was pretty easy, but we didn't get the results.
We didn't?
Mom, we didn't get the results yet.
Okay. All right, let's begin. You can ask me if you have any doubts with regard to anything that you're writing in exam. Okay, Akshat?
Okay, ma'am.
Not really, except math. Yeah, I think I'm much doable, can answer pretty much other subjects, but not math. Okay. It's not my forte. That's it. Okay. So, guys, I want you guys to be here. Listen to this.
Dear mindful learners, we begin the session by gathering our attention and focus through a body scan mindfulness practice. Taking a moment to allow your body to settle into a comfortable position. You may close your eyes or keep them slightly open. Willing the spine to lift, the shoulders to soften, and a slight smile on your face. Take a long breath in through your nose and a slow out breath. Bringing your attention to the passage of air
Mom, we can't hear it. Mom, I can't hear the video.
breathe out. You may open your eyes when you are ready.
Okay, are you ready?
Mom, I couldn't hear like half of the video.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it because of me or what happened?
I'm not exactly sure.
All right. Pradyum, is the thing same for you as well? Like you could not hear half the time? You're muted, Nana. Pradyum, you're muted.
Yeah, I could hear.
Okay, you were able to. All right. So actually, let me ask you. So how far have you guys come with the homework? I won't call it a homework, but yeah, take home assignment kind of a thing.
Mom, I had exams. I had to study for this.
Okay, always have got good reasons. What about you, Pradyum?
I didn't do it.
Why so may I know? Okay, give me one good reason, and that's okay.
I don't have any reasons.
I'm not going to entertain this answer for next time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do this as soon as we can, as quick as we can. Okay. You're all going to, I think we did first two or something, if I'm not wrong. So going instead of going, I love going to my little brother's. So it's actually attending. That's more active than going, right? Is it what we
Yeah.
discussed last time? So instead of brothers baseball games, but not necessarily for the reasons you might think. So instead of think, there is another active verb that you can replace it with. Okay. So just see wherever you guys think there is a need and this word is not appropriate. I go to watch, see. So you don't go to see a game, but you watch instead, right? So just replace those words, and as soon as you can, like just now, be quick. Let me discuss answers with you. Okay. You can start interpreting the screen, Nana.
Okay, ma'am.
We have to annotate it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So who's using blue? Who's using blue?
Ma'am, me. Ma'am,
Okay.
Akshay.
Use some other color, Nana, Pradyan.
Okay.
Okay, so think is also a verb, Nana. So might not necessarily for the reasons you might think. So instead of think, I think expect is a right verb. If you think there's another verb that is more appropriate, you can replace it with, okay?
Okay.
Pradyun.
Yeah, I'm writing.
So Akshat, the usage of they are always kids who have had a lot of sugar in, that's actually a right usage, Nana. Okay, have had. It's a very right usage. It's just that we don't often use, but it's one of my favorite phrase. I have had thought. I also, I think mine is also the same word for talking, gossiping about people they know. really loud as they uh, as they scream is also a possibility.
Fine.
As they scream to the kids and the referees. Um, as they okay, this seems fine, good enough. They almost have kids who have had a lot of sugar and going wild. And running wild. There's usually something sticky. Hey, the faces usually have something sticky on them as they go up and down the. Okay, so the faces have, instead of have, usually it is covered or something over on their faces, over the faces, right? Not just have is very pale there. Okay, so maybe we can use the faces usually are coated in. Okay, yeah, that seems right. Coated in or covered in. Slash covered in also you can write, Nana. Akshat.
Huh?
Okay.
As they go up and down. Okay. Go up and down. Okay. And their parents too much better behavior. Gossiping about people dinner on top. Okay, all right, this seems good. And here it's cream. Okay. I'm just clearing this up. Guys, I just want you guys to understand the choice of words. Okay. How important are they? Okay, Nana, that's the reason I'm doing this with you. Well, this is the same. The least interesting group of people at the game are the teenagers. So the least interesting or instead of interesting, least participative group of people seems much more active. Um, they are always, I think, sorry, it's a typo. Sitting by the brick wall with bored looks on the faces. So instead of bored, maybe sulking or something, that seems more sulking looks on the faces as they roll their eyes at everything around them. I might not be able to tell you who won the game. I might not be able to. But I can certainly tell you what everyone else was doing. Okay, can you think of any other word? I just think we can replace tell with a better word. Okay. So roll their faces at everything. So here with bored looks, Nana, we can just maybe add sulking or something that's close. Okay. Be able to explain who won. Okay, but I can certainly tell you what everyone is doing. Okay. All right, guys. There are no much corrections here except for here the word sulking. I could not come up with other words. Everything seems okay to me. Moving on. Okay, guys, now if you're not writing, if you're not doing, that's okay, but I want you guys to do it now with me. Okay, because I
Okay.
can't give you more than this. I can't give you a lot of time. I think we've been doing this for past like 3-4 weeks, right, Akshit? You guys are not finding time, either it is exams or what.
Ma'am, the character sketch you gave it to us, I think, last week.
Yeah, on Monday, right? Yeah, or last week.
Before last week,
No,
not
ma'am.
just last week.
Ma'am, I think you gave it to us on Friday, and then we couldn't do it because of Sankranti. So yeah.
All right, so what's the plan? What are we doing then? I can't go on like this forever, carrying this slide every class.
Ma'am, we'll just quickly finish it now.
Yeah, then let's do it. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
You're supposed to do a character sketch. You're supposed to write.
Yeah, ma'am.
There's so much writing for you guys today, huh? Okay, do you want me to open a doc? Maybe
Ma'am, I have one.
you have one. So how will I get an access to it? Wait, let me just give you a link. I think I have something saved already from your class. So what exams are there, Nana? Like monthly, where you write internals and all?
Ma'am, we have it every 2 months, and they're called summative assessments.
Okay.
And ma'am, we have smaller assessments every few weeks called formative assessments.
Got it. So guys, I'm just sharing the link with you, Nana. Okay, do on
Okay.
this so that I can have access, okay?
Okay.
Mm. Okay, do you see the link, boys?
Yeah, ma'am.
What was the lady name again? What cook was she?
Master.
Yeah, Mastermaid.
Yeah. You have to do a character sketch on one of the characters, right?
Yes. So just in case you want, I as well can show you the story. I did made a copy for you guys, but if you think you remember it well enough, then I don't will not.
Ma'am, I remember.
Chaitra will keep you in breakout room, okay, Chaitra?
Got it.
No, I put you in one. You can leave.
I said try and join. Call his mother now. Mother doesn't join after some time. Baladev?
Ujjwala, if it is you, I'm keeping you in breakout room.
Yeah. If Sai joins, send him to breakout.
Okay, I just have a small suggestion for both of you. Your sentences seem fine, but try to reduce the, make complex sentences, not compound sentences with
Yeah,
and.
ma'am, I realized.
So I can see in Pradyum's a lot of compound sentences for whatsoever reason. And.
Ma'am,
Use
I changed one a little bit.
Okay. Use words like however, although, so far, henceforth. A lot of other words. If you want, I can just send a few in the chat. Otherwise, okay, Nana.
Ma'am, is it fine now?
I'll do the corrections, Nana. I'll do the corrections. I will talk about it in the next class, maybe. Okay. So for now, I want to go ahead. There's a proper writing activity that I've planned for you to. Anirudh, I'll send you to the breakout room, Nana. Please join the breakout room. Okay. So I'll correct these boys. Okay. I'll correct them. Maybe not just now. Okay. So now, if you remember properly personification and hyperbole, we are supposed to do one, right? I think one you finished. I think personification is what you both of you finished from in the last class, isn't it?
Ma'am, I think we did both.
Ha ha ha. You didn't write both. You used in sentences in the form of, but you haven't written as
Oh, yeah, ma'am. For that, we only did personification.
exactly. And I asked you to write something like, that has 3 to 4 sentences where it reflects, that you are using it properly. Because in a sentence, it's just an example, Nana, like you look as beautiful as a rose, like what sense, right? So I want you guys to use in a form of a poem or like a small write-up or anything. So if you guys are ready to take up one, we can do it now, but you think you need a little bit of recap and all, maybe I can do this some other time. Quick, 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 boys. What do you say? Pradyumna and Akshat,
Yeah, ma'am.
what do you say?
Ma'am, what?
So,
What?
you're supposed to take up 2 objects that are around you, right? And write
Yeah.
a small poem or not sentence. I didn't mean to write a sentence, but last time, whatever you guys did, you use this hyperbole and personification in a sentence. But I told you to write properly, like, 3 to 4 lines about the object, right?
Ma'am, can we write about a person?
Yeah, why not? Please go ahead.
Okay.
So you think we'll finish it off? Now I use the same Word doc so that later I'll get to, go through whatever you're writing and I'll just make some comments if it is needed. Pradin, are you here with us or you need another round of explanation?
Huh?
Are you here?
Uh,
You're
Write
understanding
two
what?
quatrains about other objects. Okay, yeah, we did that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Okay.
So do one thing. You can write.
Quatrains means 4 lines, right?
Yeah. Guys, let me just charge my laptop, okay? I'll just be here around. Take me a minute, I'll charge. Able to radiate any ideas?
Ma'am, I'm done with that.
You're done. That's quite a lot. But there is no that artisticness to it. But still, okay. So since Pradhan is still writing Nana, you try to write personification as well, Akshat.
Okay.
Okay, Pradhan, I can
Huh?
just give some pointers, Nana. Akshat, I as well will give some pointers when if needed. Okay, so we'll stop it here because I've planned some, writing activity for both of you.
Okay.
To take a little bit time, so I'm going to stop you guys here. But sure, I'll look back at each and every line, whatever you've written, and I'll write the feedback. Okay, and I kept the link open. You guys can just save it. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Now, you're not reading this out, but please read it for yourself once. Once you're done, do let me know.
Ma'am, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Pradyum, you done?
Huh?
You're done?
Done with what? The hyperbole?
No, the reading. See what I presented on the screen. Are you even there? I asked you stop writing.
Okay, I'm done reading.
Okay, you're done reading? All right. Great. Okay, now this.
Okay.
Ma'am, done.
Okay. Nana, do let me know if you're done. Pradyum, done reading?
Yeah.
I asked you to tell me. All right, here. I promise this is the last one.
I'm done, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm also done.
Okay, nice. Now I'm going to stop sharing, and there's a little bit of exchange that's happening. I want you guys to be stay unmuted. Now, there are almost three things that I've made you read, right? What
Yeah.
is this? What do you think the three types of readings that I gave you? I asked you to read. So if you have to comprehend, how would you do that?
Ma'am, I'd say that like one was like a kid's novel, I guess.
Mhm.
And then two of them were like young adult novels.
Okay, I'll stop you there. Pradyum, your thoughts.
What?
What are your
About
thoughts?
about the
Whatever
about
you
what?
read just now. Yes.
The first one is about the first one is about like a children's book.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the language is like a lot more simple,
Mm-hmm.
and the context is also a lot more whimsical. You know, there being a pig that can walk and all. And the second one, it's a lot more realistic, gritty, and mature, but like it contains like dark serious issues like cults and racism.
All social issues, yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly. So it's
agree.
probably meant for like adults and all.
Okay, so here you're able to differentiate between fiction and non-fiction about what might the book contain, right? So these are all the ideas and thoughts you're able to generate when you're reading that, isn't it? Am I to the point? All right. Now, let's just hold on to that, Nana. All right. So is that obvious from the first three books? You know, what
Yeah.
is obvious from the back of the books?
Ma'am, the genres and what the age group it's meant for.
Okay, great. Again, this is for you. Does this writing style, has a name tag? Like, so when I say writing style, Nana, have you heard about synopsis that you guys would have done?
Yeah.
So what do you think is synopsis, Nana? I mean, from what you recall, what is it you did in a synopsis?
Ma'am, a synopsis is a bit like, ma'am, like a little
Yes.
bit like a summary.
Okay, a summary, let's call it a summary, okay. Is the summary for the readers or around what is the summary for? Whom is it serving? Why do people write synopsis?
Ma'am, I think it's more of like a reflection.
Of the
Right.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be used for like discussions of the book, and very like general synopsis can be used for like introductions also.
If I have to draw a major differentiation between whatever I'm showing you just now and synopsis, that would be the picks, in the sense like I'm sure synopsis wouldn't help the reader, okay, to go with the book or not to go with the book, right? But this is more like for somebody who's publishing the book, somebody who was interested in the book, maybe to buy or to print, like that, to impress somebody, who's going to print or publish. In those lines, you read synopsis now, because you can't give, to somebody, saying, read my 300, 400 pages, right? So that's when you give a synopsis of what you've written. Okay, so that's a major difference. Now, do you think, now I've shown you the specific part of the book, okay, the back of the book. Now those lines, the paras, one para or two paras that you read from each of the backs, so do you know what it is called by any chance?
What?
Ma'am, I remember it, but like, I mean, I learned it, but I forgot. Like,
Okay, so you learned what kind of writing style is that? What do we call that?
yeah, ma'am, but I forgot.
Okay, I'll tell the word, try to recall. It starts with B.
Huh?
B.
B.
It's blurb writing. Okay, so this writing style is nothing but, it's a book. You go to a bookstore, you pick up a book. How do you know you have to buy it, not to buy it? So anyone, I think, I'm sure, Pradyan, you have done this a million times when you go to a store or whatever, you've been in a book place to buy something. What do? You just go to back of the book, you read whatever is written there. So you get an idea of if the book is meant to be read by you for your interest, right?
Yeah.
So this way of writing, this style, whatever involves, is called blurb writing, Nana. Okay. All right. So you did this, Akshat, and you forgot very conveniently.
Yeah.
Where did you learn this? In the school?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, great. All right. So Pradyan, I think this is something that you will really like it because you're into books and all that. Whom do you think, this we discussed, Nana, whom do you think would this be useful for? The writers or the readers?
Ma'am, the readers.
Yeah, the readers.
Okay, yeah. We spoke quite a lot. Okay. Now, I'm going to quickly give you the labels. This is not very important, but I thought it's going to be fun and nice. So you all know this is the author's name,
Yeah.
okay? And this is the title of the book. You can write, one of you can just annotate. And this is called the illustration picture or the photo now. Okay. Illustration picture or the photo. And every book has a barcode. All right. And this is the blurb writing that I'm talking about. Okay, Nana?
Okay, ma'am.
It tickled the whiskers of my soul. So it's not necessary that, usually we have tags, okay? But not necessary that every time you have a tag, okay? And this is called back cover, okay? And this is called front cover, okay? These are basically the parts of the book, Nana, okay? Just moving on. Okay, now just I would want you guys to understand. See, I already told you in the very first class. Now I am telling you something. What is the whole point of learning it? It's very important that you visualize it, Nana. Okay. Now I would want you guys to silently read it once. Okay. Absorb whatever is there in this. Okay, this is very self-explanatory.
Now I'm done.
Yeah, done.
Okay. All right. So what does it, so what it actually contains? It contains nothing much but, sorry. Of course, obviously about the author's popularity, that maybe not much will be written, but of course a little bit. So the story description, it gives and talks about its character, the characters, the main character or two characters, and the main character and also antagonist sometimes, not necessarily every time. But do you know the meaning of the word conflict in the story, in the novel or any book? There's always conflict. What do you
Yeah.
think is conflict? Akshat, can you-
It's basically like a problem that the characters have to overcome,
Yes, right.
and they lead up to the climax usually.
To escalate the story, Nana,
Yeah.
every time there is, now say if we take Marvel series, right? So what is the conflict here? If you have watched almost, like, have you watched all the
Yeah, man.
Marvel movies, right?
Usually there are like multiple conflicts that like start adding up as the movie goes on.
Yeah, and then there's like one main conflict.
Yeah, then it just like morphs into one main conflict that the readers, the
Yeah,
characters.
what is this guy who has got, like, what's his name? Five power men.
Thanos.
Thanos. So if I have to immediately connect the conflict to the movie and to all the superheroes, and then to, so I can think of Thanos. So Thanos is a conflict to, he is somebody who's trying them and hardly pushing them away from reaching the stones and all that. So that's the conflict. So it's very important that you mention the conflict. Okay.
Okay.
And why should readers read the book? So the whole point of writing this is that, Nana, that we know why should we take this book, or if we should take the book or not, if it is something that we like as readers or not. Okay, so guys, these are some points, okay, some pointers. So Akshat will be underlining or ticking or circling the don'ts of the book. Okay, so this is a good one versus bad one, and Pradyun will be doing do's of the book, like how a writing blurb would be good, will be done by Pradyun, and don'ts will be done by Akshat.
All right.
Okay, now a brief note on the author's popularity. So is there a do or a don't?
It's like a don't.
It's like a,
It introduces unnecessary characters is a don't.
First, you tell me for the first one.
Okay, for the first one. Brief note on the author's popularity. Good.
Okay, then you do a tick mark with green, and Akshat will do a tick mark with, oh, sorry, a cross with red for the don'ts.
Okay.
Okay.
Nana,
Wait, I don't think that Akshit, I don't think that's good because summarizing the entire plot is like just like spoiling the book, right?
No, like summarizing it, but like without giving too much information, like just a really brief summary.
Okay.
so summarizes the entire plot is wrong, Nana. That's not something that we should do. So that's a wrong. And even Pradyun focuses on the internet conflicts of the character, maybe not because you're giving too much information. Maybe a reader doesn't want to know as much, deeper, he doesn't want to maybe know what exactly is inside the book. And I don't think it's pretty feasible, right? So
Yeah.
that's also on don't. Yeah, it seems good. Now you guys have got a good hang of how can it be written. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys. All right, great. Nice. Now, this is just an example that I came up with, okay? But I don't mind if you guys want to write, a blurb topic of, writing for your own book that you want me to read. Now, you're going to persuade me to read a book of your choice, okay? It can be the one that I came up with, or it can be your own book. Pradyun, whatever book that you suggest. Akshat, whatever book that you suggest.
Ma'am, should we write in the same document?
That would be actually great if you guys can write. Can you guys think of any book quickly? What book are you writing about, Akshat? If you are
Ma'am, Percy Jackson, and yeah,
first,
Uh,
and
I'm
the whole
writing about
series.
Where Good Ideas Come From by Stephen Johnson.
so let me see. Who will impress me to read their book? So now think in an author's perspective. So you're trying to get your readers to buy your book. All right. Imagine, make sure everything that has to be there in the writing, it has to be. All right. Pradyun, be mindful of whatever you're writing, Pradyun.
Okay.
And Akshat, you as well. Boys, I'll just be back. I'll go to breakout room and be back, okay?
Brush your left.
Yeah.
Nana, it will, who was writing Percy Jackson? Akshat, right?
Yeah.
Akshat, so be watchful of what you're writing. Good, Pradyun, keep up. Good, Akshat. Slowly, you guys are slipping into, synopsis or a summary kind of writing style. Nana,
Yama.
did you ask me for something? Were you telling something? Or it's just I heard?
No.
Sorry, Pradina, are you done?
Yeah.
Akshat, what about you, Nana?
Mom, done.
So actually, I'm going to take a look at these. Okay. You're right.